Meika AKA Taji.
It's Kia.
And this is Mel, and this is the Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Welcome.
Hey, y'all.
Yes.
Girl and a child. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello, Trevor. So, this episode tonight is brought to you by Kandy Waxing Spa. Get smooth and stay smooth.
Okay.
Okay.
And smooth.
Well, I like the way that sounds. I need to hit you up, girl.
Okay. Yeah, she do a good job.
To book your wax appointment with T, check out her contact information in our show description below.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I'm coming to you too, T. Coming to you.
Okay. So, with that being said, let's get up our glasses. Swingers, join us. Newbies, join us too. And let's toast. Clink, clink, clink. To another fabulous episode that we are about to have, for real.
Okay.
So I was like, since we're going to keep it real cute and sexy tonight, I was kind of spinning off your margarita because I was like, that shit look good. So I'm just having a strawberry margarita.
Okay.
Compliments of me, but melody. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm having a margarita again, but this one's a regular margarita, and I threw some mangoes in there because margaritas make me bust it wide open real quick on a hand. So
Okay.
I figured I'd get in the mood for tonight.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, and I'm having Ciroc and peach simply peach juice. Yes. Yes. It's
Okay.
right.
Well, yes. Welcome back to all of our existing, our old and freaky swingers. Welcome to our new swingers. Thank you for joining our orgy. So I hope we keep you coming back and coming back and coming back.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you. In my ass. All right. Okay.
That's what we said.
So this brings us to the swinger of the week. So this week's swinger, it's a double header. Yes. Okay, on orgy.
Okay.
Yes. Our swingers of the week are Sean and Devin.
Yes. My boo.
They've been swinging with us for a while now, though.
Yes.
So, yeah,
They
they
have,
been.
and he was on the show.
They've been on the show.
Yes.
Yes. So we thank you so much for your support. Thanks for coming through, and sharing our content as well. We really, really appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes,
Love you
we
guys.
do. Yes, we do. Hey,
Okay.
Devin, that's my boo right there. That's my boo.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
That is my boo. That is my boo. So then, y'all, let's get into a weekend recap. Did y'all have anything fancy or cute or anything happen?
No.
Okay. What about you?
Bust it on a handstand.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I had an adventurous weekend, so it's always an adventure for me. That's too much to go through. But the highlight was, putting these mega needs into action. So
Okay.
I enjoyed
Yes.
it. Definitely enjoyed it.
It was nothing megan about these knees this weekend, but I definitely I went and got my hair done, and I did go get my nails and feet done, and I watched some shows. I was boring this weekend. Oh, I did pack. A bitch is packed because she is ready for Cali. If you ain't know, so yes, packed. And then I watched Power, and I was like, oh, that gave me, because I get depressed on Sundays because I know I got to work Monday. But that Power gave me I was so happy on that Sunday because I watched that. So that was it. That was my highlight.
You watch Euphoria?
I do, and I did. And
Oh yeah.
God, them kids
What's that about?
Dysfunctional, child. Them kids, child. Ooh, girl in a child.
I remember when I first got hip to it, because it took forever for the second season to come out. And he was like, when he told me, he was like, you would like Euphoria, you gotta watch that. He's like, once you get past all the dicks. But it's always some dick. Like, if you, every episode is somebody ding-a-ling, or two or three.
What's to watch that show?
Even
Little
the
Meech
intro
was
to
in
the
there.
huh?
I say Little Meech was in there.
Oh yeah, he was in there.
Little
Even the intro scene on the first episode, season 2, was the man getting his little pee sucked. He got his blown out.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
need
but
to get with it.
it's a great show.
Yeah.
My
So,
weekend was dry. Didn't do anything great but homework, so pray for me. That's
okay,
it.
girl.
That's it. And a dry.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell my ancestors send a shout out, girl. Yes, on the mic.
Okay.
So I think it's time to get into this good old part that we like to get into with you guys. And so, without further ado, we're going to bring you into the
R.E.A.D.
Real Entertainment All Day,
Okay.
hosted by yours truly and sourced by the Shade Room.
Okay.
So let's just get right into it as I pull up my notes, starting with Simon. So Simon gathered folks who criticized his age. Honey, I guess he told y'all. So he went and posed, I will keep turning my age. Oh, wait, what did he say? I will keep turning my old ass the fuck up to the day I die. Then he said, next time someone tell you to sit your old ass down, you tell them to sit their miserable ass down. There is no age limit to happiness. So I was like, okay, Simon. He didn't rattle his little feathers calling him old. So someone was like, I like him. He don't give a fuck like me. Okay, girl.
Okay.
So I said, Simon got time today. Yes, he do, honey. He definitely do.
Mm-hmm.
And someone else was like, rich people are better than me. I'm not I'm not explaining nothing to the brokes.
Not the road.
I almost hate Portia is not returning to Real House of Atlanta. I know Simon Reed's would be life this season. Yes, they would. And shout out to Oops, My Bad Wrong Couple. Shout out to Simon and Portia.
Oh.
Was that shade? I don't know. But he had time today for it.
Okay.
So next up, in other news, more sadder news here, we have it deeply saddens to report the passing of Regina King's son, who died by suicide just days after his 26th birthday. She says, our family is devastated at the deepest level by the loss. He is such a bright light who cared so deeply about the happiness of others. Our family asks for respectful consideration during this private time. Thank you. So
That's
I
so
was
sad.
like, oh, and then I know Amari, our grandmother, passed away as well. It was a lot of stuff going on this weekend, and I didn't want to report on all of that because that's a lot.
Yeah.
I just.
Speaking of Omarion, did you know his mother was a Soul Train dancer?
Oh, really?
Oh no.
That moves one in the family. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Them dancers were bomb back in the day. They was lit.
So next up, we have Miss Minna saying,
She get on my nerves.
is it still stepdaddy season? So King Dior was like, sure is, trying to make your baby daddy mad. Only make guys like me use you. I was like, okay, well, he kept it real. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And someone else said, no, girl, it's tax season. Okay, exactly. When tax season come around and you need a child to claim. Like, exactly. Out of here. So someone said, girl, go make the baby bottle. Okay, mama.
Yes.
And someone said, sis, go and sit down and heal. Ain't no stepdaddies out here, sis. But wait, there's more. Okay. So she came back on the mic and she posted this, but we retweeted it. So someone was like, if you're in a relationship or marriage, fight for it. Ain't nothing out here but hookah, lemon pepper wings, Casamigos, and tragedy. And she says, I strongly disagree with this. It's 2022. Who's fighting anymore? Either they value you or they don't. So I said, okay. And someone was like, say sorry to Sin. Okay. Because she says, yeah, just drag poor little Sin and has yet to say anything to her. But that's if y'all watched Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion on Monday. It's really interesting.
Oh, I
She
haven't
definitely got
watched them in a
bodies.
minute. Love and Hip
I,
Hop in a long
I like
time.
this new one. I didn't watch the first one, but I like this one. I be getting
Mm.
into it, but it's really interesting. She definitely got some bodies on that show. I was like, damn, she had bodies. She was fucking.
Yeah.
She definitely had bodies on there. So next up, someone was like, she finally said something I agree with. I was like, damn, not finally, but at least she got one on her team.
Okay.
And someone was like, I love Casa and wings. So, and I'm like, okay, I'm right with you. Okay, give me a lemon pepper and some Casa, and they do look good.
Yeah, honey garlic.
That do look like honey garlic.
Like America's Best right there.
Lemon pepper.
Okay, ketchup. So, next up, this Texan family named their racehorse Black Lives Matter to bring awareness to police brutality. So I'm gonna let you guys hear a little snippet. It was really
cute.
It was. It was. I'm gonna let y'all hear real quick a little bit. Hold on.
Matter for the win. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is up to win.
Yes, it do. Okay, they matter to win.
I love it.
They basically bought the horse, trained it, all of that. He started out in the back, and he zoomed like clearly y'all heard for the win, which it was the win. And someone was like, why was I so excited for him to win? I was like, okay.
Yeah, everybody. I think everybody, especially when they registered the horse, when they registered his name.
He was like, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Like, okay, sir. They do.
Okay.
And someone was like, you better word Black Lives Matter. Okay, yes, Black people. I love Black people.
Yes.
And someone was like, you know them folks was sick hearing Black Lives Matter for the win. Okay. You know they was final. Okay.
Yes, final.
Seriously. They was. But it's okay. And next up, Florida is always doing something. So Florida House Committee passes Don't Say Gay bill that seeks to ban discrimination about sexuality and gender identity in schools. Oh, child. So, late last week, the Florida House voted to pass the Parental Rights and Education Bill, also known as the Don't Say Gay bill, that is causing an uproar as several critics say that the bill will effectively erase LGBTQ plus history, culture, and students who attend Florida schools. Passed by the House Education and Employment Committee, the bill seeks to permanently ban all discussion surrounding sexuality and gender identity in Florida schools, and those who disobey could be facing legal action. So I'm just like, yeah.
So you can't talk about gay stuff.
Yeah, in school, you can't say nobody gay or lesbian or none of that. If that's who they identify as, I don't know. They just don't identify as nothing. I don't know. But the shit is dumb.
It is dumb.
And so, Throat Babies was like, the Florida Gov got a lot of time on their hands. They clearly do, making all these dumbass bills. And someone was like, Florida passed everything but a drug test. Okay. I passed a drug test. Time to get high. Okay. Okay. And someone was like, child, that made me think of you.
Ooh, somebody stole that from River.
And this one said, they still won't pass a reparation bill, though. Why do we vote again? Oh, exactly. It's just a bunch of bull BS. I'm thinking
about not even voting anymore.
It's like, what's the point?
It is.
Feel you. It really feels like that.
Because whoever gonna get in there gonna get in there
and do whatever they want. Because they're like, get out and vote. We do. We vote all the time. We be getting out, and it's just still nothing.
Still stupidness. So next up, we have Lil Blue speaks out after getting NBA YoungBoy's name tatted inside her lip. So, and this is his ex. So she was like, it's inside my lip. I don't get why motherfuckers, I don't even know, have so much to say. I can do what I want. Who made you perfect? And CF is deleted y'all. Okay, y'all bitches going to stop screenshot shit, sending to them damn blogs. Shit lame. If I wanted to be seen, I would have put on my story. Oh, she made me feel like I was dumb just now reading. But yeah, so basically, yeah, she got that little lip, got his name tattooed inside her lip. And I guess she didn't post it, but somehow the bloggers got it and they put it all up and then she put an attitude about that. But okay, girl. So Shada was like, so she mad they revealed that she got a man she no longer with, name tatted on her. Right. So I'm trying to figure out why she got his name tatted if she's not with him.
Everybody be getting him tatted. Like, what is the deal?
And see, and someone said, oh, his girl's slow. He definitely has a type. Okay. Like, you is dumb, for real. And another one was like, what do he be doing to these girls that make them act like that? Exactly what you just said. And then someone else
You
was
must got
like,
something going
that
on.
thing must be thinking, cause yeah,
It
no.
must.
Okay, it must be.
Okay.
Okay, when you ugly as fuck, but you got a big old dick, so the bitches don't care. Like, okay, because
He not ugly though.
no, he not. But that's the only meme I could find with a big dick. So
and it might not even be big. He might know what to do with it.
I don't know, but the bitches is crazy.
It is something.
It is something in the water. Okay. Dang it. So yes, guys, that brings me to the end of, our beautiful read and discussion, bye bitches, and I'm off, signing off, turn it over to my girls. But before I do, this is the mood I'm in right now because of what is to come for tonight, literally to come.
Okay.
So there's deals out here having threesomes and I can't even get a fucking text back. But it still prompts me makes me happy about tonight. So
yes.
I'm a little tipsy already, y'all.
the end.
Turn it up
in the studio.
Okay. Studio. All right, y'all. So I've been thinking because I've been having discussions with different people. It's just been a lot of stuff going on. Talked about as far as like threesomes and swinging and poly and just the lifestyle in general has been talked about. It's been being talked about, but I've noticed it being talked about a lot more frequently. And even to the point where some of these dudes that's just new to it, don't know what they're doing, don't know that there's rules and boundaries. Then there's someone else that is actually, I think he retired. He was a lifestyle group owner. He wrote a book, and it was quite interesting to say the least. And then just all the posts about poly and just everything. So I figured let's talk about it. Because we've had our fair share of stuff. So let's just talk about it and find out who's about that life. Like, is you about that life,
So before we do, should we, lay down the roses for our guests? Okay.
Right. So tonight we have some of the ladies from FUPA Nation. That is be joining us. There's Heather. Hey, Heather.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Heather.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You got echo.
You hear echo?
Is it an echo?
Yeah, I hear echo.
I want to hear it for you. Hold on.
And let's see. Hello.
Hey,
hey, beautiful. That's Jade. She's also another lovely lady from FUPA Nation. Yeah. One of the owners of FUPA Nation.
I'm about to say, girl, we own this. Where you from?
Yes. Owners of FUPA Nation. Okay. We love us some FUPA Nation parties. We've all attended. All three of us have attended a few. I've attended a nice amount. So yes. Yes, indeed. So yes. Let's get into it. So I was just saying how, it's been this week. People have been talking about, the lifestyle and poly and swinging and threesomes and all that stuff. And y'all got a drink? What y'all drinking?
Do say.
Do. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Clink, clink. Yes.
Let me show y'all my cup because y'all was hating a couple of weeks on one of y'all podcasts.
Girl,
Let me
all
show
of us
y'all.
sitting on the couch. All of us.
No. Yeah. We don't do the cowgirls. We don't do the
No,
cowgirls.
It's okay. What do I sell?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right. So, yeah, so like I was saying, everybody's been having a discussion, and also the book that has come out that's been a big topic of discussion, as far as, dog and with Doghouse and how he got into the life and things like that. And
Did you see
I
my
know
email?
that Meika and I, we fell upon the lifestyle party as an accident. One time we didn't know. So remember that back in the day we went to this New Year's party.
Wait. Do any of y'all hear echo?
Yeah. I
You
hear
said
it.
that.
So what I've learned from doing using StreamYard as well, when you have other guests, you have to mute your microphones when they talk, or it's gonna echo. Because I had the same issue
Okay.
when I interviewed Dogs about the crazy book. I had to keep pausing and muting and pausing and muting. It has to be a fix to it, but it does do the echo.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So so Meek and I we stumbled across the lifestyle type of party thing. By accident, we went to this New Year's. We were invited to a New Year's Eve party, lingerie party. This was years ago. It had to be at least 10 years ago. I don't even know, but I remember I had it wasn't like cell phone cameras. I had an actual camera, and we went. Everybody was cute, friendly. We watched the ball drop. I think they had the dancers first.
Girl, the dance came. After New Year's, right after New Year's.
Okay, so then everything was good. Had food. Everybody was cute, kiki. Then the ball drop. Happy New Year. Give everybody a hug and kiss. Then the drawers dropped.
Okay.
Well, Happy New Year. It was like, girl, what you bring me to? I was like, I don't know. We didn't know. So that was we got our cherry pop. When it came to that type of party. But we had fun and watched all the stuff. They had the dances and we watched people do their thing. And then when it was time for us to go, it was time to go. It was time to go. It's not what we signed up for. But so what about everyone else? Share your short stories on how you got into the lifestyle or starting the parties or, things of that nature. You want to go first?
It don't matter.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I've been in lifestyle off and on for almost 18 years.
Okay.
My cousin it was the same thing. My cousin was like, "Hey, get dressed. We about to go to this party." I'm like, "All right." She like, "Oh, and bring a bag." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "And put lingerie in it." I'm like, "Tell me everything I need to know, because now I want to know what's going on. You're giving me step by step by step." So she did. It was the same situation. I went to a party. It was cool. She was like, "Sign up on Yahoo groups." That's how old it was, okay? She was like, "Sign up on Yahoo groups. You got to get approval. I'll let you know if you're approved by Thursday." And I'm like, "Okay." So I get to the party, everybody upstairs, normal people talking, eating, drinking. We signing and we getting armbands, we getting tour of the house. The middle of the tour, we go downstairs. I'm like, "Oh, it's beds and shit everywhere. Like, what's going on here?"
Okay.
I walked down on the other side. People were already fucking. So I was like, "Oh, I think I like it here." So my cousin actually introduced me to the lifestyle, took me to a party. And I've been attending stuff ever since. And then FUPA Nation, I was like, "Man, we got to create our own lane. I don't have time for this." I was like, "I can't do it by myself, though. I got to reach up to my girl." Somebody was retired. Somebody was being good girl. I was like, "Bitch, whatever, I need you. This is what the mission is. Let's do this." And, almost 7 years now, we've been doing this at FUPA Nation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never really been traditional. I don't know what a vanilla life is. I've been having threesomes and dealing with women and men since 2006 in college. I came home and I started on these little freak sites because, again, I'm a freak. And I got invited to some places. So I was like, okay. So I never really played. But the Facebook side of the lifestyle, my aunt, who is one of Heather's childhood friends, hit me up, was like, you talking a lot of freak shit, but I think you're going to be fucking the same 5 niggas for the rest of your life. Let me see what you can do in this environment. So she threw me in. And I was like, this is really what I've been doing. So I'm not weird.
Okay.
I'm not weird. And then, so I got married. And my ex-husband ended up catching some time really early in our marriage, like 8 years. And Heather was like, bitch, it's time to come out of retirement. And I had another cousin who tried to come into the groups, and I was like, they gonna eat her ass alive. So let me go back. And then FUPA Nation was born. So and I've been here ever since.
Okay.
Wow, I
Yes,
know
we love
that's
us some FUPA
right.
Nation.
Okay.
That's, I mean, no shade to nobody else, but those have been like the FUPA Nation parties have always been my most memorable, most favorite events to go to, because it's just so, and it's not about just the sex, it's just about the
It's a good ass time.
yeah, like it's a good time.
The food
Everybody
good,
look
like
good, people
a
smell
good ass
good, it's
time.
food, it's drinks, it's music, it's just a great vibe. So
It's dick on the railing when you going up the stairs.
you on mute. You on mute, Heather.
Let me tell y'all what happened at one of y'all parties. I was minding my business. We was, making our way around, and we were coming up the stairs, but it was people along the side of the stairs, waiting, letting people pass so they can go. And my fat ass wanted to just hold on to the railing, just for safety precautions. I didn't want to roll back and be embarrassed. Everybody see me. So I'm going up the stairs and I'm, holding the rail, whatever. Then I hold the rail. Then I was like, damn, this rail a little soft. So I looked and realized like it was the guy standing there. I literally grabbed his dick. So I was like, sorry. I was like, it was just there. Like, it was part of the rail. Like, I don't know. So my bad, sir. So he definitely got a free grope right there real quick on a grope. The nerve of him. Got that dick just like that. Just hanging right there on the rail.
That sounds like a FUPA Nation party there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I wanted to so as far as the threesomes and stuff like that, is Heather back in the queue?
No, not yet. I don't see her. Oh, wait, here he is. Here we go. Here she go.
There we go.
I don't know what I was doing.
There go.
Yeah. So let's start from the basics, as far as the threesomes and things like that. Do you all believe in boundaries or rules or things like that when it comes to and not even just threesomes, maybe orgies and swinging and all the swapping? Because I've never did swapping, and I've never did a group thing or anything like that. So are there any rules to that?
I can speak to the rules with the threesomes, and whether it's a partner or it's someone you're dealing with on a regular, and you're not a good friend or a friend with benefits. I believe that whoever the established relationship, whether it's a friend relationship, intimate relationship where you guys are building, the rules should be established between you all. It should never reach the playmate, because guess what? That's uncomfortable. So if your rules is established between you two, then you all are responsible for following your rules. That additional person that's there to have fun should not see or know about any rules, because they can only do what the partner allows them to do or the playmate allows them to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but absolutely there are rules. You have to have rules. Wherever there's no rules means chaos and discord. So you have to set your boundaries about what you're comfortable with, what you're comfortable with seeing. You have to be realistic and honest. Mm-hmm. Not, I'm just going to do the threesome because I know if I do a threesome with him, he's going to fuck with me and it'll go from me seeing him once a week to 3-4 times. No, you have to be honest, because things can get really uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, if with orgies, I've never personally been in an orgy because I don't like a lot of penis in a room with me at one time. I'm more on vagina. I love penis. Don't get me wrong, but that's not really my thing.
Okay.
I've never really swapped because when I was in a relationship where it could have been possible, he was uncomfortable with other men touching me. He couldn't watch me be pleasured or pleased by another man, and I turned my desire off to other men. So I can't speak on those. But the threesomes, the foursomes, and some awesomes, couples have y'all rules established and follow y'all.
That's some awesome.
Yes.
Oh, what is this? Some awesomes, okay?
I've had a threesome on one bed and he's had a threesome on another, and we swapped out females.
Okay.
We used to have fun, but the rules were solid.
Yes, I think that's really important. The rules, and also I don't know. For me, I think that it's even being the what do you call? I guess the couple, even with the couple, or even being a third. I feel like it's so important for the woman to approach. I've just never been big on the man approaching. I know with my situation, we ain't played in forever, but my situation is I would approach the woman because I need to make sure I'm vibing with the woman, and I already know what he like. I know his type, so I know what to look for. But as far as like maybe returning a favor or something like that, I always felt weirded out when a man would approach me. Like, it's just weird to me. I don't know. I just feel like, who wants me? Is it, do you? Because I guess it's just my experience. And my experience, when a man approaches, then the man be trying to be sneaky. But when a woman approaches, I feel like it's more like, hey, let's have fun. And then we go about our business. Or we might, what's it called? We might spin the block and do it again. And, but other than that, like, I don't know. What do y'all think about that? And I see Jade is in the building, but I don't see her.
Yeah, I don't see that pretty face either.
Mm-hmm.
Put on your camera.
She's in the building.
Lights, camera, action.
Okay. She muted too. But yeah, so how do y'all feel about that? Like, do y'all think it's necessary or no?
I'm not into women, so I don't really do that portion of the threesome. But I do agree with what you said. Like, I've had people ask, and I feel like if the couples that come to me, it's always the women that ask. A lot of the males, they do try to be sneaky. Like, it's so funny because, like, I don't know if it's a fetish to be with a plus size woman or what the situation is, but if they ask and they say something, in my eyes, and I could be tripping, but I feel like she like, "Oh, you want to play with the big girl?" And he like, "Yes, I'm trying to take a ride on the fluffy side, bitch. Get with it." So, I haven't really did that. Now, I have had I guess the men want to call it a G gangbang, whatever they want to call it. I've had a threesome with two males, and that was pretty interesting. It worked out better for it to be two strangers than two people that knew each other because they were in competition. And I only got one pussy. So y'all weren't about to tear my ass up trying to compete about who had the biggest dick or whatever the situation is. So that's my take on it.
I know.
As a single, and I'm single now, I prefer the woman to approach me. However, I do understand on both sides of the spectrum because there are some couples where the woman's like, "Well, you gonna bring something back? I'm tired of and I'm tired of being a creep in these bitches' inbox. You bring me something back." So, while it is more comfortable if I know that our energy aligns, me and the woman, and she's comfortable with sharing her bed with me, I will respect the man. I won't shut him down, but I will let him know, like, especially on Facebook, I always ask, okay, can you make a group chat with everybody so we can communicate? Because it's very important for she and I to bond and have a bond because she's letting me in her bed. She's essentially sharing her partner with me. So I need to make sure she's comfortable with me and there is no room for deception. I don't work in deception. Okay. I'm 100% transparent. You have to keep everything 100. If I find out you lying, I will never talk to you again. So it's very big for everyone to be involved if it's a group thing, because I don't want you to force anything on her. Because I know how it is to walk in and the female like, "Well, who this bitch?" And I'm like, wow.
Okay.
But ma'am, I'm here for you because I really only like dick like that. But then I get the cold shoulder. You know what I'm saying? I get the cold shoulder, and you don't want to make a person feel uncomfortable because there are a lot of singles that do not mess with couples because of deception.
Mm-hmm. So I have a question, ladies. Have you all ever had a threesome, foursome, or awesome, and and somebody was whack? Like, what do you like? You in it, and then this person come in and they whack as hell. Like, what do you like?
I'm gonna stay with the one that's thinking, that's doing that thing.
Right, but then it's supposed to be a whole situation. It's supposed to be a partnership. So, like, what do you?
Well, somebody else can handle that.
So they ruin the whole moment, so I just get up.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna be done. If I gotta fake it to get up out of there, I'm out of there. And I probably won't talk to them no more because I'm not with hurting people feelings. And so what they may have thought they were doing was amazing, but it just wasn't up to my standards. So I just, kindly excuse myself. If things get it's not what I'm into. Thank you, but no thank you.
I've had a situation where it was a return of favor type of thing, and I think he was her fiance or something, or about to be her fiance, and I think it was his birthday. They never did it before. Well, he's never had one. I know she has. He's never had one, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna return the favor, whatever. I remember this so vividly. So I get to the house. I remember rolling up. He was kind of like, I don't know if he was nervous. I don't know. But we rolled up I got there at 7. I remember rolling up. We was rolling J's. By the time we finished rolling the J's, it was like 7 something, a little after 7. We smoked or whatever. Now, I was already like, okay, this is a little ass bed. What is we going to do? I was smaller than what I am now, but I was still thick, still a big girl. So I'm like, how all 3 of us what we going to do in this little bed? But I'm like, okay, whatever, we'll make it work. Long story short, I put my clothes back on at 8:17.
Wow.
It was over. And she even knew. She was like, girl, that was so whack. Like, girl, I'll find somebody else for us. Like, she did.
No, I would have hung out with her again.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. She was like, girl, I'm so sorry. That was whack. I'm going to find some. But she did. She redeemed herself. Because I was like, okay, we could, yeah, that's fine. Because I was returning the favor for her being the third for me. So she was like, girl, that was so whack. That was the worst ever. I got somebody else. And so she did get somebody else. And that one was better.
That might have been his first time. Like you said, he was really overly excited. So
it was, but he just was. It was just bad.
It's a lot to handle when you got the woman you love and you got some brand new pussy too. You're like, oh, I'm about to go to sleep.
But
I thought I was gonna go off.
Like I didn't, because I don't know. It was just like.
It was over before it started. He was just like, yes. And
she already had other partners, so clearly she ain't satisfied by him anyway. I think she was just doing it for his birthday. For him. Just to, yeah.
I mean, I did it for somebody's birthday, but it was great. But it got flued out, you know what I mean? Shout out to Miami. And it was for one of my friends.
I know, that's right.
It was for her birthday. So I was like, I got a friend out there in Florida, like, and she was going on a cruise. I was like, perfect. Met her in Miami. The whole room and all that, the little Airbnb. I told my friend come through, and then we got it popping. But I blindfold my friend. Like, I went to college with her. We ain't never do anything like that of that sort. So I was like, I don't want it to be a little weird for you or whatever, because you is about to get rained on. So I blindfolds her so she wouldn't expect or know what was coming. And so that's how we did that. I told my friend to go ahead, eat her out, start eating her out. And I was at the bottom of the bed and she was fingering me from down there. And then that's when the waterfall started, and it kind of went over. It went over the person that was in the middle, and it hit my friend. It landed on her, the one that was blindfolded. And she was like, oh my God. She was like, it's so warm.
Oh, let me take a drink because I'm about to get indignant. Why y'all like
okay, beautiful. You can get indignant if you want to.
Honestly, yeah, that little 3 thing. I mean, that was a great birthday gift, I must say. And I had a great time. We all did. That was great. Yes. Shout out to them. Yes.
I'm laughing because
there you go. I'm laughing when you at the door.
You say you laughing.
I'm laughing because I remember my first threesome. I asked her, do you mind if I eat your vagina? I said, hey, I'm going to eat your vagina right now.
Okay.
None of that shit no more. I'll be like, you gonna give me some coochie or what?
Okay. You're not asking no questions.
For safety questions, you will take this. We will have fun. No,
and
no,
welcome.
ladies, I do.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, we was waiting on you. How
Oh,
are
we
you?
was keying in here, girl. It like hot.
I'm good.
I'm hot too. This is alcohol. This is
Oh,
margarita. Got me
so I have to
sweating a
talk
little
about my
bit in the
first
creases.
threesome.
I'm sorry.
I have to talk about my first threesome.
You can talk about whatever you want, but yeah, if you want to talk about that's fine.
We were sharing that, but yeah, sure. Let us know. Tell us more.
Well, I share my wackest one, the one that was whack.
Oh, the wackest. Okay, well, my wackest one, yeah. It was with a couple, so it was pretty weird because I met him on a dating app, and the female was approaching me on a dating app. So originally, I thought it was two lesbians, and this is when I first started talking to females. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to get it in over there.
Okay.
So I go there, and when I get there, it's a couple. And I'm like, so who's this? And she's like, oh, that's my boyfriend. I'm like, oh, okay, you didn't tell me you were bringing dick. So, you know, we all got relaxed. Of course, alcohol was involved. You know, this is back when I was drinking, white liquor. So it didn't take me long to get, loose. So I'm like, all right, we're about to do this. First things first, I had went against my rule anyway. He was a fat guy. Everybody knows Jade don't deal with fat men.
She got
it's illegal to me. Yeah, I got a type. It's illegal to me. I think fat sex is illegal. It should be a heinous crime. I don't think fat on fat is okay. But that's just me. More power to
I got the fat for us. You don't need that.
But yeah. So that was number one. And she really ate the back, literally the fat back out of me. Like that girl mouth was.
Oh,
she's
so good.
Yeah, I could mute her at any time.
Okay, yes,
the fat back.
When her man got involved, 2 strokes in, he came.
Oh no!
I was taken back because I was like, wait a minute, yeah, I do this all the time. What happened? And he was just like, I got so nervous, and I thought you was a catfish. I was like, okay, all right. And then you got here, you wasn't a catfish, and I don't know. So, right then and there, she was like, you have the audacity to embarrass me like this. Is not like your dick is big. I had to leave. And that was
disrespect.
Yeah.
And then they made it awkward.
It made it awkward because I bust out laughing because I couldn't hold it. Like, you just say that to him in his face like that.
In front of company?
In front of company, she didn't care. So I was like, this must not be their first time going through something like this.
Right.
She said he embarrassed her. She gonna embarrass him.
Yeah, that was my wacky threesome. I don't want to go back down that lane.
That is horrible. Ooh.
That is horrible.
Well, unfortunately, mine wasn't whack. So, I don't have any whack threesome story because mine wasn't. Okay.
Yeah, that was I feel like that was my only. I mean, there has been a couple. It wasn't my fault. It has been a couple of times where I thought he was attracted and he wasn't attracted, and it just he couldn't work. It wouldn't work because he wasn't attracted to them. It was a couple of times, but other than that, that was the only. I haven't had any bad ones. Okay, so what about why do people? So I know the female, male, female. That's considered a threesome. What about when it's 2 men and 1 female? Like, isn't that a threesome as well? Why do people make it seem like that's not a threesome?
Like it's a gangbang. I'm like, gangbang me. Like, fuck is a threesome? It's 3 of us in here.
No, it's everybody.
You know what? I think they don't
interacting.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think that's what it is.
The dudes unless that's what you into.
Touching like the girls would. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you into,
But it's still a threesome though, right?
Yeah, it is. And to add to that, Melanie, I usually when I talk to other people about threesomes, they always say, nah, I don't want no other dude. It's gonna have to be another female. Like, what's the difference? If you all going there for a sole purpose, some people look at, oh man, that's gay. I don't want no other nigga. It has to be a female. Like, have y'all ever dealt with anything like that or heard of anything like that? Because that just throws me off. If you're doing it to do it, then it don't matter who there.
It's a lot of dicks you sucking right there.
That's fine too. But
Lock the door like, hey, that jaw is locked in the collarbone. Okay.
I can't.
Ooh, child, y'all know damn well y'all should have never brain.
I've never had to like ask for one of those. But what I do know is that well, it wasn't even, I don't know what that was considered. It wasn't supposed, we weren't about to swap, but it was just like we were all in the same room. And my light switch, I call him a light switch now. He used to be my lover, now he my light switch. Oh, my light switch, like I guess he just don't feel comfortable being in the room naked with another man. Cause it just didn't work. It worked for like a little bit and then it just wouldn't work. And then I was upset because I was like, what is going on? Even though we wasn't all participating, it was like, it was 5 of us. It was me.
Once that sound effects came in, I was participating in that corner.
It was me and him.
Ooh, child.
And then another woman and her dude.
Like when y'all eating the person out, like the sound effects, the slurping and all that. Maybe even fucking dick too. Like that don't turn you on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nom nom.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. To the corner.
Girl, I fall through my ear real quick. I said, hold on.
Look, I'm messing with my banging. Like,
y'all was gonna be modest, lady. Like, I have to put y'all show, but I be working.
Yeah, but no, we told you to be you
lady
because
like,
we
it was already called drunken threesomes. I know you learn, lady. Like,
What to be expected. I like this, but I'm a little too bad. Y'all gonna make me make a bad decision.
Do I need to let me see Heather?
I thought Heather was saying something. You said something?
I couldn't hear her.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
That's better without the echo?
Yes.
Okay, it was my other microphone. I got 2, 3 of them right here, but that one was tripping. Okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay, girl. Yeah, we hear you on the mic.
Oh, but back to answer her question. I think for guys, it's weird when it's 2 of them. I mean, they do look at it as gay. I feel like if you're not doing a double penetration, then y'all not really touching each other. If you're confident with yourself, it's like, whatever. Like, me personally, I'm competitive, so it'll be like a pissing contest. Like, I might not got the biggest dick, but I'm going to do the most damage. You get what I'm saying? Kind of what happened to me. But I just think unless it's DP and you guys are separated by that little piece of skin, I don't really think it's gay. However, I do got some bad shit on my bucket list that I'm going to mark off, and I already spoke to one party and they all right with it. So, to each his own.
I know that little piece of skin is real little right there. That it might brush. It might just tap a little bit, but
or the balls might smack, but that's DP. Ain't nobody doing all that now. Y'all want to do ball smacking, y'all do that on your own.
Yeah, speaking of DP, I can't do that. Because my biggest fear is the men turning on each other.
Exactly.
Start rubbing. Ooh. I'm thinking they excited because my coochie's wet, and the whole time they excited because these dicks brushing.
Sword fight.
So now I'm not even a turn on. So that's why I won't do double penetration.
I never did that. So I don't know. But whatever works.
Well, it's a new year. Try it.
I mean, I can't think of, it's only one person that really turns me on and does it for me. Nobody else. And I've just been dealing with that person for forever. So it's just like, other people don't turn me on. Now, is there something that you won't do?
and
Again, I'm not really into women, so I'm not a pussy eater. You want to eat mine?
No princess?
I have been, yes, but they know up front. Like, I might rub it for you or something, smack it, pat it, hold the wand for you, but that's all I got for you, babe.
Okay. Shoot this over right now. They with it, that's fine. Okay.
I won't do
Well,
any
for
scat
me,
play. No scat plays. You can't pee on me. So things like that, you can't do on me. I mean, it's no offense. Like, if I was in a position where I was getting paid, money talks, bullshit walks. But I mean, you can't do it on me. I got to do it to you.
Okay.
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 I would say for me, if that was something I would be interested in doing, okay. I would not. I'm like Meika. I would not be. You ain't putting nothing in my ass. No gracias.
Yes, not in the booty. Not
But
anybody.
other than that, like fair game. Other than that, oh no, yeah.
Yeah, for me, if I was, when it comes to like being a third, I don't want to. I'm not kissing you. I'm not kissing the other man. Don't want to. I just think that's too intimate. I'm not kissing the other man. No anal pleasure. Yeah, no anal, and I'm not. Yeah, I don't want to be all. No, that's just too much. That would make me feel real weird. That would make me feel like I'm cheating. If I'm kissing another man, I might kiss the girl, but I'm not kissing the man. No, it's not my thing. So, like as far as Lord, I'm about to burn the house down with this incense.
Okay, don't do that.
Okay, leave the house.
As far as the lifestyle goes, so what are y'all? Because you guys are owners. What are some takeaways? Like, has it changed your life? Has it made a positive impact? Like, as far as even just being in a lifestyle, what are your pros and cons of being in a lifestyle?
I think being in a lifestyle has definitely enhanced my life and it enhanced my businesses. A lot of the women are wearing my unit. Shout out to Hair Serenity.
Okay.
I've catered most of the food you guys have eaten. Shout out to Little Bit Tomorrow's, my catering business.
Okay.
Yes.
Ooh, good too. Shout out. Yes.
Shout out to FUPA Nation. Supposedly I'm a big deal somewhere. People walk up to me like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you're real." The fuck. But I get to meet
celebrity.
I get to meet people. You never know when you're entertaining wisdom. So whether it be a lifestyle party, I met some amazing people, some great resources in the lifestyle, some great friends who turned sisters in the lifestyle. So I love the lifestyle. It has its cons. If you're not ready for this, if your pussy is attached to your heart, stay away. Fuck your feelings. Put a condom on them and put them in your pocket.
Okay.
We fucking for sport. We having fun. This shit is sex. Sex is
for sport. Yeah, it's cardio. Okay.
You have to get intimacy. If you're seeking intimacy and companionship and love, and it's rare, it happens. But come in this shit to have fun, to gain experience. Don't come in here looking for love because this shit will eat you up.
That's true.
And always keep a real life outside this. I had real life friends, lifelong friends in this shit, but I have a life outside of this shit.
Yeah.
Not saying that this is a secret. This is my fun pastime. This is not my motherfucking life.
Right.
Okay.
I don't see these people all the time. I talk to them on the internet. Then I talk to them in person. I have people in the lifestyle that I talk to every day, that I do business with, that I break bread with, that I cry with. But though everybody don't get that, you have to have a life.
Right. That's what's up.
I agree.
I agree with what she just said. I want to speak more on one of the cons. So one of the cons, so not only FUPA Nation, but I also do my thing as Only Heather. So I'm like a podcast, event host and things like that. So one of the cons is people, they see me and they like, "Oh, where everybody at? We fucking, it's a party here." And I'm like, I'm not here for that. Like, that's completely separate. Not only that, I've come across guys and they just want to talk about sex. And I'm like, I don't want to talk about that shit all day long. And then recently, I got judged for being in the lifestyle, and he was like, "Oh, because all y'all do is do this and do that." I'm like, half the shit you mentioned, I don't even do.
Right.
I mean, I know how to separate stuff. Like, I'm not into women. I'm not fucking and sucking 90 going north. I'm not doing, I can go to an event. I was just on a party bus this past Saturday where damn near everybody was fucking. And I'm just sitting there like, yes, y'all get it. Ow. Went to the after party and still did nothing. You get what I'm saying? It was just chill. I'm more of a networker. So I like to go and shake hands and kiss babies and make new people feel comfortable. Just because I'm in the environment
doesn't mean that I let it control me. So that's one of the biggest misconceptions. Like, oh, you're there, so you must be doing this and you must be doing that. That's not the case.
Right. I agree.
And as
earlier, it's not all about the sex. It's just the environment. It's a really good time. Like, it's a party.
It's no judgment. It's no judgment. You get to be around like-minded individuals. You get that shit you used to watch on Real Sex when you had to cut the TV down as a little kid. You get to do it, or you get to watch somebody else do it. You get what I'm saying? It's about just being free, and a lot of people don't know how to be free, so they judge.
Right. And I will say this. I've been to a party, and at first I was like, oh, no, I don't know. This is no. It was like, no, I was at a house party. Like, I felt.
You was at their party. You talking about the one we went to?
Yes.
That was their party.
Oh, see, that's what okay. I only went to one, and you all made me feel like family. Like, nobody was like, oh, no, you got to do this, or made me feel like I was different because I wasn't taking part in it. If I told them no, they was like, no, you good, sweetheart. You got a fat ass, but you good. If you need me, I'm downstairs. I'm like, okay. Yeah. But it's not what a lot of people think it is. It's really like chill.
Well, there are some parties that there are pressure, and a lot of them let you know up front. If you ain't fucking, don't come. However, with us, FUPA Nation, we're a body positive social club. So we accept all shapes, sizes, and colors. A lot of time we have smaller women that come to our events and they're covered up and they feel uncomfortable. We like, girl, take that shit off. You better do this. You better do that. But it's no pressure. Even if you're not there to do some of the activities we have planned for you, we have a DJ all night long. We have other events. We have room crawls. We have different stuff going on. We have different vendors. So it's stuff for you to do, not just come there and feel like you're about to get attacked.
Right. And I didn't feel like that at all. I had so much fun.
Yes, Lavita Alizé Jenkins.
So some of my pros with being in a lifestyle, it gave me a sense of freedom. Mm-hmm. Like, I was always curious, what it was. And, the way I got into the lifestyle was funny. I went with my best friend. She was like, hey, let's go to the nude beach. And if anybody know me, one thing Jade gonna do, if you my friend more than 2 months, you gonna see me butt naked. Okay. So I was with it. I was like, okay, cool.
Every day.
Let's all right, let's do it. So, we go to the nude beach and she's like, all right, they're gonna have a kickback at a hotel, like a little after party. And I'm like, okay. Cool. So, it's me, my best friend, and our other friend, and these two guys, and this one guy. I'll say his name. His name is Westside Philly Chico. So we was there, and he actually took my lifestyle virginity because we was all just chilling, and everybody started rubbing on each other. Next thing I know, I was sitting there with this dick in my mouth like a thermometer, and I was like, "Whoa, okay, what's this?"
Yes.
I looked all around the room, and my friends was fucking, and I'm like, "Oh, we're doing this." Okay. So I had to show out. I had to do my thing because I'm new to this. So I went to that, and then from there it took off. I was a part of the organization LOP, MOC. I guess that's what they go by now. And then recently, I guess I'm going on my second year now with FUPA Nation.
Okay.
I'm Team FUPA Nation. This my home. This where I'm gonna stay at.
Okay.
It's just really positive. Like, everybody thinks, oh, we, a lot of people look at us because we was the underdogs because we know everything is all female organization. Oh, we was plus size. They had the stereotype, oh, FUPA Nation ain't gonna get nowhere. And since I've been in FUPA Nation, I've seen nothing but, positive things. And I also use this platform for my business because I have a hookah business, Pretty Puff Hookahs. Yeah. And a lot of my customers and clientele are based out of the lifestyle people who want me for their parties, who want to buy hookahs and stuff. So it's the positive. Now the cons is because when I date in an open relationship. So, when I meet other men, another female, I tell them, hey, I'm in a lifestyle. Oh, okay. So we going to a fuck party? So they don't know nothing.
Right.
So I gotta explain to them, what it is. It's not always a fuck party. We do things out of there, we do things like hold hands, play spades, different things, game nights and stuff like that, meet and greets and stuff like that. So it's not nothing like that. And then men do feel entitled to coochie. Like if you share a picture, we fucking. And it's not that. I can count. I have 10 fingers. I can count how many bodies I've had. in the LS because I'm very picky. I'm one of those people, I say for myself, I pay attention to you. I'm gonna pay attention to how you move, if you washing your dick or pussy, in between playing, if you clean, how you are. Because I really believe in transfer energy during sexual intercourse. Because I don't have time for you to be transferring your negative energy to me. So, you know, that's one of the cons. What else? I do feel like if your name is attached to it, like breaking it down to my family, I would say when I told my mother, because my mother asked about it because I used to have my family on my Facebook profile. And if y'all follow me on Facebook, y'all know I do post a little bit of, you know, derogatory stuff. You know, my Facebook can get a little hectic. And in between my Facebook which I'm in Facebook. Yeah, I'm in Facebook jail right now. I got 18 more days.
What you do, girl?
So,
that's why I stopped doing all that. They kept putting the bitch in jail. Like, fuck out of here.
I asked Facebook if your sugar daddy would pay for you to peg him, and he's 100% financially responsible for you, would you do it? And you know, everybody was like, yeah. You know, Facebook wasn't having that. They gave me another 30 days. I'm like, wow, I had freedom of speech over here. Right. So, but I mean, it's so far I like it. I really don't have any, you know, like Serenity said. Beautiful said, you have to keep your heart out of it. Do not go in here looking for love. If you come in with a partner, have understanding. Do not be one of them couples at the party fist fighting. And have your boundaries set up from the door because you don't want to be in the middle of a threesome and you yelling down your nigga back. Don't fuck her that hard. Like, you can't do that. Like, that's the most uncomfortable shit. So you gotta have your boundaries set. You gotta know what you're going in for, and just have rules and respect. Number one is respect. That's just respect anything in life. You gotta have respect, and you gotta know what you're there for.
I know with me, I've never gotten jealous during when we added a third person. Like, it would be times where I'd be like, all right, y'all do y'all. Like, go ahead and do your thing. Go show off real quick. And I like to watch and cheer him on and stuff like that. Thank goodness, I've never had to experience that. Where it's like, you doing too much. Like, but he knew better.
I'm gonna be trained.
He knew the rules.
even me, where I was uncomfortable. And it's rarely happened, but it happens. We had this other girl. She really wasn't a lifestyle, but she was in around a group. So we was playing with her. She was fairly young. And she and I were kissing, and it was very intimate. The moment was hot and heavy. The energy was right. She was kissing, and he inserted himself. And I pulled back because I thought he was paying attention because we always said we could talk without words. How deep we were. That's how our energy was. And when I pulled back, he continued to kiss her. Baby, let me tell you something. I'm a Gemini.
Y'all crazy.
I went every lock he had in his head out at that moment, but I stayed calm. I said, I just want to watch those. They stopped. And he started like penetrating her. His condom was still on, same condom. So he was penetrating her and they were having sex. And so I walked down, I was rubbing her back, making sure she was comfortable. And I took my hand and I ran it from the top of my nail, top of his neck, all the way to the top of his ass. And I leaned in real close. I said, hurry up and get the bitch out of my house.
Oh no.
She never heard it. The whole time I'm massaging her, she's having a great time. She's orgasming. At that moment, I had reached my maximum. You have to know your own boundaries. And very uncomfortable because kissing to he and I was intimate. My ex really didn't talk much. So there was a lot of things that he and I shared. That's why I didn't mind having threesomes. Plus, I need help. That was vegan dick. It was huge. Anyways.
He was very quiet.
Vegan.
Yeah, he didn't talk. So when you go to something as intimate as kissing, and I pulled back and you were so in the moment that you didn't pay attention to me, that's a problem because I never get in the moment where I don't pay attention to you.
Okay.
Because there's been times with threesome where she get real nasty with me and the girl and he looking like, oh, y'all bitches forgot I was here.
Okay.
You know,
listen.
We talked without words because he didn't talk much.
Your man went like me, okay?
So in that moment, even as confident as I am, I'm very comfortable. Much doesn't bother me. I respect my rules. I know my rules are respected. But in that moment, I too became uncomfortable. But it wasn't for me to say, oh, fuck no. Y'all got me fucked up. Get the fuck no. Because he should have known better. So I'm about to make it uncomfortable for you. And you better keep this dick hard. And you better make her come. And she need to get the fuck out of my house now. You got to make it all happen. And I'm not leaving you no other options.
Okay.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Okay,
I'm
so
ready.
Like in the third night, yes or no?
Oh, no. I was going to say I had an experience, but it wasn't a threesome. I was actually at a house. A couple had a house, and they had an event. And after a certain time back in the day, they would lock the door. So if you ain't in there by 1 a.m., ain't no coming in, party, over, whatever, because the homeowners would like to play and participate, in the activities. So I had a situation, and, it was his fault, but we was doing some shit. And he was like, I ain't never. Oh, damn. So his girl came over there and was like, you ain't never what? And went like this and separated us to make sure he had a condom on. So I was like, it's still on, but y'all go ahead and finish that. And again, I get up and walk off. I ain't even got time. I just got up and walked off. But that was like so weird. I mean, I get it. But dude, if you ain't never, if you have ever, whatever the moment is, your bitch is right there watching you. Don't be over here making no extra ugly face and doing no extra sound effects. And you ain't did that shit for her.
Shouldn't have brought that FUPA coochie over there.
And I'm a silent killer, so that was, I already killed her before I put it in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember having to hold them up, Heather. When me and Heather used to be thick as thieves. It was she and I. I've had to hold grown ass men up, okay?
Okay. She's
on my show, drunk in heels, and I always been a husky chick.
We're not.
Heather's knocking them down, no noise. I'm like, bitch, I'm fine.
But you see, you also witnessed the legs over my shoulder, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Over your shoulders like a continental soldier.
What in the...
She did this like the leg was limp. Like, wait a minute now.
Okay.
Like a winter scarf.
Heather.
Yes, winter scarf.
Yeah, Heather has a tornado tongue. I recently witnessed that. I said, whoa. I didn't know that, Heather gave it up like that. And, to my surprise, I was taken back.
No, this one here laid beside me because she was trying to see what I was doing, but she couldn't see nothing in my mouth. She was just like literally, I'm right there and she's laying beside me like.
Where'd it go? Make them things disappear, honey.
Listen.
Let her way to talk. Okay, girl. Okay, girl.
Me too.
Down there deep. Throat. Okay.
Well, I hope that's the next topic because that was not the topic, ladies.
So you brought it up. You started it.
Okay.
You did.
Listen, y'all. I love you. Like.
Okay, so if you have a third that joins your party, are they allowed to stay the night or do they gotta go home?
Well, I mean, we had an Airbnb, so my friend, I guess she just knew, like, okay, I'm gonna let y'all rock, say finish off the rest of the night or whatever. But we did, we was good, gentle women. And we walked her to the garage, to her car, made sure she got there, and I told her to hit me up when she got home. But other than that, I don't see the need for the other third party to stay, especially like if it was like a relationship thing, like we did what we did. It's like, okay, girl, bye.
Okay.
Unless she got stranded for whatever reason, but she shouldn't. But like, girl, go home. Like, go home now. We did what we did. All right. For me, I just don't feel the need. Shit, he could go home too. Shit, fine.
So they gotta go home for me.
They gotta go home, Heather.
So again, I'm not really into threesomes all like that, but I feel like that's something that should be discussed. Now, if you decide that, first of all, if I don't feel like fucking you, bitch, please stay. Because when he wake up in the morning, I ain't got time. Go ahead, have at it. But I feel like that's something that should be discussed. I don't want us to get there, have a good situation, and I'm tired, I'm ready to go to bed, and you're like, oh, baby, let her stay, because she stay. No. I feel like if you discussed it ahead of time, then yes. Otherwise, if you had your fun, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Right, it's time to go.
And about, we gotta go.
You ain't having no spend the night bag over here.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I don't care because I know that with my partner, he's not going to take all his energy out on you. And sometimes I have my days where I don't feel like having sex. So, I don't mind her, getting the rank war. So, if the pussy is good, you can stay over. But if it was like, maybe some 87 on pump 12, I don't know.
That's basic.
You may have to go home. We may talk about your transportation. No, I'm not going to say what you about to do, but I'm going to say, yeah, we might got some plans after this. So, I'm just not going to never just kick somebody. Like if it's like past 3 o'clock in the morning. All right, you can say to 6.
I'm sleep. I'm going to sleep.
It ain't you staying for breakfast. All right, now it's brunch. You still here. Because that ain't gonna work.
I've heard like
you going home.
I've heard stories from like friends because I've never let nobody stay over. I've heard stories from friends though where, and I think maybe that was my thing of like, no, they can't stay. Where they would let the third stay and then they go to sleep, wake up, and their man in the third is just having sex like without her. Yeah, like I'm like, what? Like, so I've heard stories like that.
Yeah, you're done. You're done. We're not doing that.
I've spent the night with a few thirds, select few. A lot of them leave after we're done, but I've definitely spent the night with select few, and they have to have a bond with me. I'm not waking up to nobody fucking. Like you might wake up to us fucking because I'm gonna wake you up, but I'm not waking up. That's
I feel like that's disrespectful.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna wake up everybody
early in the morning.
Give you the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, like if I'm up and you I'm gonna wake you up too. Like, and if you like, oh, I'm tired, because I need you to know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to be left out.
That's just a team effort. We all need to be together.
But then I ain't gonna front because I had a little situation where it was a threesome I was trying to knock out real quick. But I didn't want to have the threesome with one of the people that was part of the party. But the other one, the femme, I wanted to take her down. Like, that's the one I wanted. So I was like, let's just focus on her. But the other girl was like, nah, like, I'm taking the both of y'all down. And I'm like, nah, like, in my head, I don't really want to do that with you. You know what I mean? That might make it a little weirdy, but I was trying to take down her girlfriend. So y'all ever had that? Like, it's one of them you just not feeling. You want that one. And this is how you basically can make it come to life.
No, because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. If they come as a package deal, if it's one of them that I'm not selling, I'm just not going to do it.
I think I've had a situation where I was a third in a couple and the woman was whack and the man wasn't. So I just never did it again. Like, no, because the man was better and I want to have the bond with the woman, not the man. Like, the man, we just giving you a little treat. I want to have the bond with the woman and she was whack and he wasn't. Like, I could not come. As soon as he came, as soon as he put his mouth on me, boom. So I was like, okay, no, like this, she's whack, and I just never did it again.
Okay, girl.
Okay. But not that face. You bad.
Yeah, it was whack. She was whack. So I was disappointed because I liked her.
I like the words.
I was like, you whack. You talking all that on the internet and you whack. So, yeah.
What about with your best friend? What about a threesome with your good girlfriend or best friend?
Oh, no.
That's incessity for me.
That is.
Yes.
I mean, I could watch it, but I can't partake in it.
I just think I know how my sisters play. And not saying they're very clean women, they're very picky women. But I'm not about to be in these bitches' bushes.
Yeah.
I'm not about to be knocking on their door. I'm good because I know the mental games, all of them two at the bottom. I'm good on them. Thank you.
Okay.
No, because we all talk about everything.
Me?
I'm not about
Me?
But see, our system works. We do referrals. We'll be like, get the head, not the mouth, or get this or get that. That works better.
We got lifelong referrals, but as far as fucking, I'm not doing. Y'all want me to go to prison? No, thank you. I'm borderline lesbian. I'm not about to play with nobody I call my friend, my sister, because
right.
No.
I've done.
Wow.
I
It's
don't
a
know if
judgment for
is
me.
it. I wouldn't call it a threesome. It was a time where it was a girl that she was my good girlfriend at the time. I don't deal with her no more. But we didn't like do anything to each other. But I just sat on his face and they did their thing.
Yes.
And then after I was done, I walked away and let them do their thing. So I don't know if that was considered anything. Like,
I don't know. I had the same situation. I sat on the face, but I sat on the dick too after. I was like, okay, bitch.
Yeah.
Clean up, let's switch. You get cleaned up, I'm gonna go and sit over here and take a ride while you get this together.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is that called? Is that called that's just
It's a one.
Do it again.
It's a 1.5 some.
okay.
You must call it something. Cheers.
Yes,
Yes,
1.5.
1.5 some.
I love
Okay.
that 1.5 some.
Okay. Well, lady, tell us about y'all have an event coming up, right? Tell us about that.
Ooh.
We have our annual March Madness. We've been doing March Madness for about 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
5 years. I knew it was 5. I'm so drunk, y'all. 5 years.
Me too.
And this year we're doing 2 parties in one weekend. We're doing a 90s theme Freaknik Friday. So we want to take y'all back to the 90s. Let's do Freaknik. Let's get Uncle Luke nasty. And then we're doing our slam dunk theme basketball jersey theme party. Right now I'm talking to an exotic sip painter. She's in the lifestyle honey dip demise. She's amazing. She did our last one for one of our March Madnesses. She's a great. So we're putting together some activities in the daytime to keep everybody educated and entertained. And then we're going to do 2 parties in a weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, because our 3 parties in one almost killed us. We was half dead. We just went to bed at 5:30. We was downstairs at noon. Like, come back downstairs, y'all. Come on, this second party going on, the day party. So yeah, we're gonna do the 2 parties. But to add to the paint and sip situation that we're gonna have, we also have a few people from the BDSM community because there are a lot of people who are interested in kink. So normally we have Mistress D or Sir Daniel or Jay Allen come out to our events, but we have a few other people who would like to come out and speak to us and, educate some people in their area of, BDSM and kink. And we're going to also try to do our lifestyle speed dating. We'll see how that works, but I think that'll be fun during the daytime. But a lot of times we do like game night. We do different little things throughout the day and the day before to kind of get people acquainted so that you come on Friday, you have a good time, you know somebody on Saturday, or maybe you hang out during the daytime on Saturday. We try to make it so that everybody is comfortable and they get to know people. They're not just standing around like this, that, and the third. But March Madness is one of our bigger parties. So everybody and their mama and their mama's mama, and we've had some mamas and mamas at our parties, will be there.
And grandmamas, and I love them too.
Hey, I'm banana, damn it. Don't judge me.
Yes. Those be the real
The real freak. Go ahead and say it. Okay,
they be the real freak now.
We gilfs. We're no longer milfs. We're gilfs.
Okay.
Yes, I hear that.
Yes. And then all 3 of you beautiful ladies have your own businesses, own podcasts. Make sure you go ahead and plug that as well. And then make sure when we're finished, give me all your information so we can put it in the description box of this show as well. But go ahead and do your thing.
Okay, well, I'll start off. Well, I have my 10A mink unit and hairline I also installed. This is glueless. I'm slapped this on in the morning. Hair Serenity. I've been doing hair for a while. This is my baby. I also have my catering business.
Yes.
Little bits of Tomorrow's. I cook vegan, Caribbean, American, Italian. Anything you can name, I probably can cook it. So just let me know. I do catering events, set up and serve, drop off, pick up. All that's available. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm hungry now.
Yes, and Jap, you did my hair before. Remember you did a long time ago.
Oh, I braid as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, Heather.
How can they find you, Jap? Let them know how to reach you on social media.
You can reach me on Instagram at hairserenity_mink. Or you can reach me on Facebook at Beautiful West. BEAUTILFUL West. I'm working on my websites. Bear with me, guys. I do work 9 to 5 as well.
Okay.
She busy. Okay.
Yes.
So I ain't fucking like they think I'm fucking. So stop inboxing me thinking I am. I just be talking about that shit on Facebook. I like to talk about it.
Okay.
Yes. Heather.
Okay. So outside of FUPA Nation, I do have a brand called Only Heather. That's with 5 R's. You can find me on all social media platforms, also onlyheather.com. I'm an event host. I'm the networker. People call me for everything. Like, I got a request today, and I cannot make this shit up. I actually got a request today, like, hey, I'm trading my cuck. Is there a guy that you know that's bi that would allow him to do some strange shit and such and such and such? So anyway, people call me for everyththing. So I'm a networking queen. I do have a podcast, The Only Heather Show, which is on Sundays, every Sunday at 7 p.m. You also can find me in the House with Howie on his podcast. You can find me on Adult Conversation with Sunshine. I'm just everywhere. I'm America's favorite fat girl, and this big face is all over the place. So outside of that, I used to sell toys, but I don't do that anymore. I have a company called One and Done Premium Drinks. I'm not making this shit up. You get one of those, you're going to be good. You get a half of one, you on your own. I'm just a promoter. I'm a promoter for my friends. I support everybody's businesses, and I'm just here. So,
drink your paint too, right? Or
yes. Oh, I almost forgot. Lord Corey gonna kill me. Yes. Dank and Paint. It's like the smoking paint parties. I'm the booking manager for that. I'm just all over the place. I have so much shit. I don't even know what I do half the time. I don't know what I'm doing until the hour before. I'll be like, oh, okay. But yes, as far as putting events together, hosting events, plugging you in with strippers, whatever you need, I got it.
Okay, that's right. Yes.
Okay, Heather.
Heather with 5 R's.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And yes, Miss Jade.
Okay, yes. So I have a hookah business, a black-owned hookah business.
Yes.
Service in the DMV and much further if you need me to be. My company is called Pretty Puffs. I'm smoking one of my Pretty Puffs hookahs right now.
Okay.
Yes. I'll do your parties, funerals, bar mitzvahs, weddings, baby showers. If you want hookah there, I will be there.
And now threesome events.
I'll be there with the hookah, your threesome. You can be getting hit in the corner, and I will be providing the smoke just like this.
Okay. Yes, I needed that back in the day.
I also do provide infused shisha for, my people who indulge in marijuana. I do have shisha provided. And also, I have been showing interest in, I want to start like a group for women empowerment, like just getting women to like do things on their own and showing them things that we can do. Recently I've reached out to my friends and told them that, hey, we on the road to 700 and that's 600 pounds. So I'm working on trying to help my friends. We getting our credit together, baby.
Oh, that's right.
I'm on the road to having good credit, and that's what I want for my sister. So, if y'all need some help, y'all need the letters and stuff, let me know. Listen,
Okay.
I will share the information. Anything I know to put a buck in your pocket, guess what? You ain't even got a fuck. I'm going to let you know.
Okay, girl, what's your Instagram, girl?
Oh, my Instagram. So I have 2 Instagrams. My business is Pretty Puff Hookahs. And my main one is The Real Edaje. It's my real name, Jade, spelled backwards, EDAJ. And my Facebook is Lavita Alize Jenkins. Pretty J. Lavita is back. And Jade Miller. Yes, I have 4 pages because I'm always.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, you got me. You can contact me on all 4 of those, and I will respond. Okay. And absolutely, if you at me and I'm in Facebook jail, understand that I will be under a friend's post. I'm here. I will respond. I will find a way to respond.
You find a way.
Find a way.
Yes, girl, in Facebook jail. Let me put some coins on the bookings, girl, up there.
I'm always in Facebook jail. I was doing so good. I was out for 3 months. I was doing good.
Dang. Horrible.
I'm sorry.
I was going to say, before we finish talking to the FUPA Nation ladies, I do have to shout out our third owner, Miss Tsunami. She's not here with us tonight. However, she's a travel agent. She's great. She puts the events together. She's a coordinator. She does decoration design. You name it, she does it.
Okay.
So I do want to shout her out. You can find her as FUPA Tsunami on Facebook.
Yes,
Okay.
Tsunami.
Yeah.
Tsunami.
Okay.
Also, while we here, I want to shout out the rest of the FUPA Nation team. Somebody on our team does everything. We have Yogi, she does travel agency as well. Sunshine, she does her drink. Lady has
And nails. Sometimes does nails as well.
Sunshine does nails, and like she's a black nail tech. You know, got to support our black queen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she does nails and drinks. Her drinks get you fucked up too. Heather has her drinks. Serenity got her hair and food. Everybody does something.
Mm-hmm.
So if you need a plug for something, reach out to anybody. We're not mean ladies. We may not fuck all the time, but we ain't mean. We gonna give you some business.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all always been nice to me.
Okay. Exactly. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I had me a good little time with y'all tonight.
Okay, yeah.
I really did. Like,
Is there anything that y'all want to add, or any final words before we let you ladies go?
Thanks for having me.
Thank
My
you
bad,
for
guys.
on.
being here, like, really, I really did. Y'all kiki, okay?
You know, I know I was late, but that's typical Jade.
It's okay.
You did the best for last, girl.
You was
You
here.
know I came in.
That's right. You was here. You made it. Nigga, we made it, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm drunk as a skunk. Thanks, ladies.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
girl, look, girl, clean, cause we don't drink. I done
Drunk
refilled
as
this
a
like 10
Oh,
times.
see, have to crush her drink.
Okay.
I just keep refilling mine. Y'all, I make bad decisions.
Well, that's what it's all about. We call our viewers our swingers, and you join our orgy. So getting drunk.
No, for real. If I'm in a orgy, why ain't nobody gave me no coochie?
We giving you coochie now.
No, I want the real thing.
The
I
virtual
give you
coochie.
this coochie offline, girl.
No, we gotta set that up on a.
I mean, everybody inbox. Don't worry about it. Creepy.
Oh, no,
No, but thanks for having me, ladies.
Thank you
it's
so
fun.
much. Thanks for taking your time out and joining us. We really appreciate y'all. Thank you so
Yes.
much. And don't just send me all y'all information.
Okay. Yeah, I want to say thank you also for having us. I know in the beginning you guys were talking about Dog's book. I actually got my autographed copy today. I made a post. It went crazy. I interviewed him. So I have an interview on YouTube. Only Heather. It's the actual live interview with him. And let me tell you, honey, I ain't hold back nothing. It was a great interview, better than I thought. But keep doing what y'all doing. We are women. We're doing our thing, and y'all continue to do y'all thing. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it because you don't have a male, or you don't have a male lead, or just whatever. Do your thing, and guess what? They'll come and ask you for help later.
Okay.
Yes, cousin. That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Thank y'all so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
us.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Let me
Hey,
get.
Heather.
Okay, I'm a little drunk, y'all. Ain't I drunk?
How all of a sudden?
I am drunk in this bitch, and I gotta go to the bathroom, but we're here.
Yes.
That was fun.
Okay, so
That was fun. I'm glad they actually was able to
that
shed light
was
on what the
fun.
parties are about. Like, because people think that, oh, I gotta go, I ain't going there, I gotta do this. No, you don't. Like,
yeah, because
let your hair down.
we've gone with the first. I think was it the first FUPA Nation party that you went to, Meika, when it was oh God, please God. Please, yeah, that was your first. I think that was your first.
No, wait.
I think that was your first FUPA Nation.
I feel like that. Oh yeah, that was my first FUPA Nation one. It was. That was the
Yeah,
one
so
where
we
I
didn't have
grabbed it big, and I thought it was the Relin.
We didn't have to do anything. We just enjoyed the time.
It was like the air conditioning was working. It felt great. Like I wasn't hot. They had a little jacuzzi and a DJ and stuff downstairs. Kid was acting like my fake girlfriend when that fat nigga came over.
That was the second time. Because the oh God, please God was just me and you.
Yeah, I wasn't there. The oh God, please God.
Yeah.
That was the oh my God. That
the
was
second time was with Kia.
Pearls.
Yeah.
pearls.
The lace and pearls, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and it had the peekaboo room, and I was looking, it had security right there, and I was like, oh, them bitches is getting it. And he was like, you want to go in there? I was like, no, they together. He was like, no, that's why it's the peekaboo room. They want you to watch. I was like, well, I was watching, but let me go over here and find my girls. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
he was
so
getting it in there.
but yeah,
Okay, that
you
one.
don't have to play. They call it play. You don't have to play.
I don't think I've ever played at any party. I'm always a watcher. I always try to almost get got, but definitely like watch and see things. And I be like, ooh, okay. And okay.
And I be right where the food is. And the food.
Definitely do.
I'm hungry all the time.
Always
That
come
would
up
be
with a
good.
plate. I'm like, girl, where you find that at? She
That
find the
would be
food.
good. Jack making that food. But okay, what's next? Because I'm a
A little
little
tipsy. Okay.
Okay. What was that? What was you singing? What was you saying?
Were you singing in Jay's in
I was saying I was a little tipsy.
Oh my god.
It was a sweet one that.
I still got a smoker's cough. I don't even smoke. Okay. So let's get into this NJZ No Just Zone hosted by myself.
Okay. Yes, myself.
Okay, so advice, please. My son's father has given me the run around. There is so much anger towards me, and unfortunately, my son suffers. He calls him and then disappears for weeks. Says he will come to get him for visitation, and he doesn't. It's been 3 years now since he has seen him. Damn. Mind you, it's all apparently my fault. He disrespects my husband and I constantly makes comments all the time on my life and me as a person more than he asks about our son. Any solution I try to come up with is an issue and leads me to being cursed at or called names and threats about how my time will come. At this point, I just want to change my number for the sake of my mental peace. Advice, ladies?
Girl, he ain't over you.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah, he either ain't over you or he just jealous that you moved on and got married.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. And then I would Jesus, I'm all tongue tied. How old is the son? Because the son is of age. I mean, I guess if he come to get him, he might be a little younger. But if your son got a phone like all these other kids do, give your son the father his number, and you don't have to be the middle person. If the father say he gonna come get him, you ain't got no. Son can tell you. Depending on
Yeah,
how
he said he ain't talked to the son in 3 years.
Cause he beefing with the mother. Like he keep giving the mother all the issues. That's what I'm saying. He not healed. He not over it. She clearly remarried, got a whole husband, and he's still off the bullshit. Like to the point you ain't even see your kid in 3 years.
So
He's not over
if
it.
you ain't seen your kid in 3 years, then bye.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He's not over her. He keep coming with the bullshit. She moved on. At this point, you clearly got a new man who's taking care of your son. And and like they said, what's that saying they always say, y'all? Like something about a daddy and a father.
Oh,
Like,
something about
It takes a man
real
to
man
be
to
a
be a
father,
father,
but a real man to be a dad or something like that.
something like that.
like
But
that.
basically,
Any man could be a father, but it takes a real man to be a dad.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly what she said is the whole point of this synopsis. Because your son seems to be doing good. He may want to know, you know what I mean? Like the father is gonna have to deal with that in the long run. When the son gets older and he really do decides if he want to see his dad or not, he's gonna give it to him. Like he's gonna get all that back because that's how karma works. So just keep doing what you're doing. You got a husband, and I'm sure your husband is holding down your son. And I just feel like at this point, girl, block him then at this point. Because if he want to get in contact with your son, he would have. It wouldn't take 3 years. And he still haven't seen him. So girl in a bye.
Okay. Boy in a bye.
Well, boy in a bye, yes. Boy in a boy. Boy in a boy.
What she said. Okay.
Yes.
Your son, I mean, if he already don't, know what it is, your son, as he gets older, like they said, as he gets older, he going it's gonna be his dad that's gonna be hurt, and not your son. Because I mean, it's different coming from me because I had the same issue with my dad, and I'm a female, so it's different. But it's different, but it's not because it's like as
You're a
I got
lady,
older,
you're not a
like
female. You're a lady.
yeah, right. But I'm just like
Yes,
that father
lady.
not being there, the father making promises that he
No
can't
woman.
keep. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So,
Did y'all know? Did y'all know that calling a woman a female could be derogatory in a way?
really,
I never knew.
I never knew that.
either.
I learned that later on down the line. I never thought about it, but if you ever just notice how some of those guys, the guys that just hate women or they always posted negative stuff about women.
Mhm.
And does that say? Oh, that say 35. I thought that said 55. I was say we've been here for 2 hours. If you ever notice, just pay attention to the men that'll they never call a man a male. They
Okay.
always call a men, fellas, guys, but they'll call a woman a female.
Hmm.
And sometimes it depends on the context, but if a guy be like, y'all females, da 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 da, it's just like saying y'all bitches.
Oh wow, I never
Because
thought about that.
anything could be a female dog,
That's true.
female cat.
I'm a woman.
Yeah, it's like I'm a woman, like
Right.
female human, like I'm a female human. Like be specific. But
Right.
I never looked at it like that until
Me
somebody
either.
had pointed it out. It was like I'm a woman, I'm a lady. You address me as that. Don't address
As
me as
such.
just a female.
Right.
But if you ever notice, like pay attention to some of them guys that's always down in women, they're gonna call you a female. And they're gonna call them the male a man. They don't never address them as a male.
I'm gonna start paying attention to that. Well, I'm a woman, and
Mhm.
but even though I'm a woman, I've been through the same thing with my father. So that promises that he's saying he gonna see. My father does it now. Talk about saying, "Oh, I'm gonna come see you Tuesday," and then 3 years later, where you been? You ain't still come. It's what you been Tuesday 3 years from now. So to have your peace, ma'am, I would say ditch his number. I mean, if he wants to see his son, he'll find it's his time. It's his turn to make a way. Done. You done. Just be done.
Boy, and a block. My block game strong. And a block.
Okay. Yes.
Mine too. Damn, I had to change my number 10,000 times and block again.
I don't even be changing my number. Block.
I did back in the day. I had to. It was just not working out. But okay, I gave my little
name, girl. You done. Be over with.
He's already not really involved.
There.
It's about the child. He's not involved. So just
Yeah,
block.
let your son deal with that as he get older. I mean, you just let him know who his dad is, out of respect, and yeah, your son will handle all that as he get older, because he's the one who will have all the questions. Your baby daddy is the one who will have to have the answers for your son's questions.
And sometimes the baby daddy is probably gonna make it seem like it's you, the UFO, and tell him all his nextness. But
your son would know what's real because
he would know.
You're the only consistent thing in his life, you and your husband. So he'll know. He'll know when his father full of shit.
Okay. So yes, that's all I got. Oh, now that we're here 4 hours later, yes.
Okay, it's not too high.
It's 1:30.
Okay, so that's the end, right?
Yes.
So if you all are interested in contacting us, being on a show, you have a show idea, you have a no judge zone idea, a swinger post alert idea, any input, any feedback, we take it all. This is a threesome.
Take it all.
Orgies. Yes, we take it all, honey. Yeah.
Okay.
Deep
throat.
Yes, okay. Throats over here. So just hit us up on the email at firstladies2412@gmail.com. You can check us out on our Instagram, which is Drunken Threesomes Podcast. You can also check us out on our Facebook, which is Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. You can check us out on our TikTok. Girl, we everywhere, girl. Okay, Drunken, the number 3, Sums 2412. And then we also have new and improved. We also have a new Twitter. What's our Twitter? Drunken Threesomes.
Drunken
Three.
thumbs. Yes, we are on Twitter and on Spotify.
Oh, yes. And our
thumbs.
show is on Spotify. So if you can't watch us on here, you can always listen to us on Spotify as you would drive. It's better to look at our pretty faces, though. So you might as well
Let them know.
or Thursday.
Bush. Yes.
Yes, Kia Nut Bush.
Yes. Or natural over here.
Nut Bush City Limit.
Okay.
House.
Not about to start. We is not. The point is we're on natural.
Okay, yeah. I hate that scene on that movie. But yeah, check us out on all our social media platforms. We are here for you. Yes. And make sure you subscribe and you like and you comment to get us in the algorithms and get us to 300 subscribers or more. And we appreciate everybody that supports us.
Yes. We do, yo. We really do. So,
one more thing. Shout out to Gilly of FUPA Nation. We got a treat coming up for you soon. We're not gonna give it away, but yes, Gilly, Big Gilly 202 at Big Gilly 202 is her IG, I believe. She's a recording artist and she's a part of FUPA Nation as well. So we got a treat from her, but we don't want to give that away. But shout out to her as well. Yeah.
So I'm giving my swingers, I'm giving you guys some time. Go to the kitchen real quick, or if you got your stuff with you, get a shot glass, because I want y'all to take a shot with me, because we're gonna be out next week because a bitch got a birthday. You feel me?
Okay.
So it is 30 at last is the theme, because it's literally my last year, my 30s.
Okay.
So with that being said, I hope that gave you enough time to get your little shots and shit. Oh, my glass on.
See-through.
It is see-through. I'm mad at that.
But if you would have told me, I would have brought a shot of
you had a shot? I thought you just had wine.
No, I got a margarita, but I would have brought a shot of the tequila. If you would have told me you was taking a shot.
Go get your shot, girl. We're gonna wait because I gave them time. Go get your shot. You wanna go get your shot?
I'm drunk. I ain't going down.
Okay, well, she ain't gonna get that shot, y'all. Y'all stay right there with y'all.
You know the dogs going to be in the way. They quiet right now.
Yes, the kids. She probably got the kids quiet. Okay. So let's toast to my motherfucking birthday.
Okay. Yes, that old hoe.
Okay. Ooh, that's tequila.
Hold on.
Ooh, uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
You
and
that's settled.
That went down. So, just in case, if you were still wondering, we are still going strong in my ass. Bye, guys.
Yeah.